Shit, what didn't happen? Resume. I don't know. We on the air though. Okay, there we go. What's up, everybody, man? Another episode, you know what I'm saying? Coming to y'all another week, you know what I mean? About these good topics, you know. Before we hit y'all with the topics, we like to hit y'all with a song or whatnot. So y'all just bear with us through this, and we'll get it on for y'all. You know what I mean? What's Real 3? Hit us up. IG, Facebook, Twitter, all that. You know. Here y'all go, though. Enjoy this.
Really came up in the field. Get money, get life, and get killed. Man, how the fuck it's gon' feel when we start touching the mills? We ain't got nothing but shells. We ain't got nothing to tell. Watch how the story unveils. Bet you the hustle prevail. Equity all in my deals. $900 a meal. Fuck with that T-bone and snow crab. Hoggy like shrimp when it's chill. Slide on them letters from Frankfurt. Smell it, make sure it don't stink first. Test to make sure that the brain work. Beat that shit all out the framework. You were just saying my name, no? I figured you know how this game go. So run me your watch and your chain, bro. The next time I'm calling my gang, though. Shiny got all of my chains on. Back it up, back in my brains blown. Run up that check and I lay low. Make sure that money gon' make more. Nigga, y'all witnessed it. We got 8 businesses. Hater, that's bankroll. I could die if I say so. Heavy like 77th Street caseloads. Shit, it get straight cold. Shit, it's just business. We pull up and take souls. Gorillas at 8 mode. LA County will teach you that predator play mode.
Really from up in the house. Really thumpers in the couch. Really say what I'm about. Off the block, I made a whole onion. Heavy hustle got the name buzzing in the kitchen, whipping, trying to gain something. Fucking through it to my lane cousin. Bitch, you know I got a chain coming. Nigga know I got a chain coming. Pussy talking, know he got a fade coming. Pull up on me with the same 30. I ran it up on my bitch. She gon' get crackin' with me and don't say nothing. I can't be wasting my time. All I'ma do the fuck is don't make nothing. I keep my phone on my hip, cause I chase a bag. I know they won't take from me. Why? I know they won't take from me.
In my trap house, I trust. About bitches, I don't give a fuck. Let's see how fast you can count it. Came up by 16 ounces. I just popped my rape in the hood. Cooking in my backwood. And I got a sack full. Don't know about you, but life good. Hey, I ain't been doing number count paper. Ducking and dodging these haters. Bitches, they making me sick. Tell them fuck niggas, get their weight up. Remember sitting in the house with about 100 pounds. Big bulls in the backyard, and we got a couple 100 rounds. Nigga, where the fuck you was at? I ain't never seen you out here. Mom and my daddy were fucked up, nigga. I was forced to be out here.
Really from up in the house. Really thumpers in the couch. Really say what I'm about. Off the block, I made a whole onion. Heavy hustle got the name buzzing in the kitchen, whipping, trying to gain something. Fucking through it to my lane cousin. Bitch, you know I got a chain coming. Nigga know I got a chain coming. Pussy talking, know he got a fade coming. Pull up on me with the same 30. I run it up on my bitch. She gon' get crackin' with me and don't say nothing. I can't be wasting my time. All I'ma do the fuck if it don't make nothing. I keep my phone on my hip, cause I chase a bag. I know they won't take from me. I know they won't take from me.
What's happening? Another week of this What's Real 3. Once again, hit us up. Facebook, IG, Twitter, all that, man. With that being said, what's up, my brother?
What's happening, man?
Oh, yeah, I'm Diesel.
What's good? C-Hunted, man. C-Hunted,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? We 2/3 of What's Real 3, you know what I mean? Hopefully our co-hosts call in like we always say. But, Damn. How? Before we get into this, how have you been? How everything been since the last time we've been on, bro?
You know, things always cool. Things cool around here, man. It's all right. You know, as long as I can wake up every day, man, and open my eyes, man, and keep my head above this water, man. You know what I mean?
That part.
Keep my head above these, you know, as long as I can stay afloat, man, up in these deep waters, man, I'll be all right, man. I'm living, man. So everything is Gucci, man. It's cool. Can't complain.
Okay. Well, shit, man. As for me, man, everything been copacetic, like, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to my granny today, her birthday. Shout out to my other nigga Mino out in Mexico. She soaking it up. My sis, you know what I'm saying. She out there in the Vadio, I don't know, but she out there in Mexico messing around, man. You know what I mean? Flourishing on her birthday, man. So shout out to both of them. R.I.P. to Granny. You know, we had our little little picnic type shit. I mean, a little not picnic, but like a get together type party for her on Sunday. It was real big, you know what I'm saying, until, you know, black folks got to doing what they do. But it's all good though, you know what I mean? Still love and respect Granny. Today the 20th, so it's her birthday. Shout out to you, Granny, you know.
Happy birthday, Granny.
But yeah, man, I mean, you know, it's been another horrible week as being a black man in this country, you know what I'm saying? Another tragic week, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the people that we gonna mention, and shout out to the people that something happened to that we don't even know about. Because not every incident has been covered. Not every incident has been publicized. Not every incident has been broadcast. So the ones that we miss, you know, we most definitely feel y'all pain. So you know, I just wanted to shout that out before we say anything, you know, before we get it on. So man, first things first. Yesterday, you know, Tuesday, Terrence Crutcher, I think that's his last name, was unarmed. His vehicle had broke down, and I believe the police was responding to something, another call, and they ended up finding him, and they talking about, and he did. They responded to. They responded to another call. They responded to another call, and you know, they killed another person for no reason. So, let's talk about Terrence, man. Let's Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Hey, you know, they've been doing a number on brothers in Tulsa, Oklahoma, man. You know what I mean? You know, but this situation right here is just, man, you know, some more unfathomable bullshit. You know what I mean? Some more unfathomable bullshit, man, at the hands of the police that just unjustifiably killed this man just for being big and black. Basically, that's what he died for being big and black, man. You heard the helicopter dispatch say, man, he looks like a big bad dude.
Right, yeah, I heard him say that. I heard him say
that's. Man, shut the fuck up, man. Get off my fucking shit.
Stay on. No, that's what we want you to do. Stay on and talk, because you know people on our channel, they see this,
I don't got no time
so they can you know what I'm saying? They can record it. So keep on with your with your point, bro.
Hey, motherfuckers like him here, man, This is the reason, man, why this type of shit happens, man. You know what I'm saying? People with this type of motherfucking ignorant mentality, man, that been raised from birth, man, just to say stupid shit. You know what I mean? Just to feel stupid shit, man. Motherfuckers that's ignorant like Dr. Dre Key, man. You know what I mean? Just get up on here and we trying to talk about some real shit that's affecting motherfuckers, man, throughout this US of A. And this sucker just on here with this nigga this and nigga that shit. There's a reason, man. It's a reason why this shit keep happening. Because ignorant motherfuckers like this, you know what I mean? They just want to, got their own perception of what motherfuckers, you know, supposed to be, man. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, man.
This the shit that I think that is cool, man. You know, reveal yourself and show the people, you know what I mean? So they can comment up on it. So they could comment
Tell him
up
to
on
put his picture up there and reveal himself.
Right.
And really show who he is to the world. I bet he won't do that.
Go on our,
you know what I mean?
On our IG or some or our Facebook and put your picture up there then if you want people to, you know, if you want people to respect what you're talking about. Other than that, it's a bunch of bull, you know, but I think, like you said, that's how they feel. But finish what you were saying, man. The helicopter said that he looked like
he's a big black dude. I mean, a big bad dude. You know what I mean? So, I mean, basically, man, that's the code word. That's one of the various code words. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't funny, but that's one of the various code words that they use to make shit justifiable. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's two code words. Oh, he a big dude, so hey, he must be a threat.
Dangerous.
And what was her fucking excuse?
That he looked dangerous, was it?
I thought he was a threat.
Yeah. I mean, okay, well, my whole thing about that situation was even if he was on drugs, because they tried to say he was on the same lady who shot him had found, they say she found some drugs in his car.
Yeah, she probably planned that shit. Yeah. I hope the toxicology report come back that he ain't had no drugs.
I hope he do too. But you know, to fit what they got going on, it's probably not. But no matter what, all I saw was a dude with his hands up. I mean, I don't care if you got 100 weapons. If you got your hands in the sky, you cannot use it. I mean, there's nothing that I can do to hurt nobody if my hands is up like this. And so that's the one thing that had me like fucked up about the situation because, you know, dude was, even though he might not have been complying with or whatever, he had his hands up. You could clearly see he wasn't armed.
But this the question. His car was broke down, right?
Right.
You say she was responding to something else.
Right.
So you saying that she didn't go there to help him?
No.
So did she get out hostile towards him or ask him what's going on? Or did she just automatically...
Well, it seemed like it was more of them because they was responding to something, right? So whatever situation that was, it was like they was already there. So the tension, you know what I'm saying, it was like whatever they was responding to, their adrenaline was already up. And you know, when it got something to do with black folks and shit, you know what I mean? They go up to 10, and I'm like, this dude wanted help for his car. He wanted, you know, his car had broke down in the road, and you end up dead. So you know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I mean? It's just a baffling thing when people that don't have a gun at all keep getting murdered, and people that have guns, of course not this color, but people that have guns, they keep getting arrested. They keep going to jail. They keep doing things, and that the police would, you know what I'm saying? You know that they'll gun you down for it. And so it's things like that that's just, you know, it's keep on happening to us. So, you know, this Terrence Crutcher, you know what I mean? Sorry for your loss to the Crutcher family, you know what I mean? Just thoughts and prayers is with y'all, you know what I mean, and your community, because I'm sure that the community that you come from have a lot more black folks in it, and the police have been antagonizing the black community since slavery been over. So, yeah, that part. Nothing else to add to that? I mean, we got a couple more to talk about, so.
Nah, man. I'm just over here thinking about some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just going through some shit in my mind, man. What is the ending point, man? I mean, I don't understand. Man.
Let's say that one thing. What is the ending point? Y'all feel that? Let's say that one thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Crutcher family. You know what I mean? Sorry for your loss. We got another dude that was in North Carolina unarmed. Actually, this guy is a disabled man. He's in North Carolina. His name is Keith Scott. He was shot and killed yesterday. They said they thought he had a gun, but it was his phone or something. So
there we go again.
They thought he had a gun. It was his phone, but it turns out
cell phones for guns. I mean,
it turns out this man is disabled too. So
how do you mistake a cell phone for a gun, man? How is that
43
possible?
years old.
Look at this. How is this mistaken as a gun? In any way, shape, or fashion. This just looks like a square.
Hey, wait a minute. If I point it like this, still look like a phone to me.
Come on, man. That's just.
If you go on social media or Google this guy's name, you can hear his daughter. His daughter is going off on the rant. You know what I'm saying? Which shout out to his family. You know what I mean? Sorry for your loss. She's really upset about her father being shot and killed, and like a dog for nothing. Like he's a disabled man. You know. I think they said that he might have had on a red shirt. I got on a red shirt right now. So I'm kind of like, hey, if I walk outside, you think they gonna shoot me?
I think the guy had an Xbox controller and was shot.
I just want to know, like, you know, what type of protocol do police have to go through before they get a job? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do they, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do they determine?
Like
How do they?
months of training or something?
How do they determine who should have a gun and who should not? How do they determine who's gonna be like the parking police? Because you know they got different meter maids and all that, and then they got people who don't got guns, like community activists and all that. So who do they determine who should get a gun? Because now we seeing that you know. It's been cool since the beginning of this country to kill us. But now on TV, like, I feel like it should be more of an outcry, even from white people. You know what I'm saying? Even from white people. I feel like it should be more of an outcry because this shit is happening on TV. And now it's dominating all the programs. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you do go to listen to your first takes and your, you know what I'm saying, your his and hers and stuff, you know, this stuff is all in the headlines. This stuff is all in their program. So I really feel like you can't escape it.
No, you can't.
There's no way to escape it. So, I mean, like I told you, yeah, you know, you feel like I might have to say a lot. I feel like, you know, it's our duty as us being this way, you know, as this being our inheritance.
Right, and Australia.
You know what I'm saying? I
Still
feel
think
like
it's sick.
it's our duty to talk about this. I feel like it's our duty to inform whatever audience we have with this platform. So, you know what I mean? That's why I feel like, we want to see y'all every week.
Was he in a wheelchair or something?
He wasn't in the wheelchair, but they found out that he was legally disabled. So maybe he had a cane or crutches or something. But you can go and Google his name. His name is Keith Scott, and you will see everything. You will see his daughter. You will see the police scene after everything happened. You will see the outcry of his neighbors. You know what I'm saying? You will see everything, and it's just something that's just reoccurring to us. It's just something that hurts so much. You know what I'm saying? And oh man, I just feel for that guy's family, man. I feel for his daughter, man, because they feel like we dogs, man. They treat us like, hey, I don't think they even look at us as being a human. I don't think that a white man that feel like he's superior to me.
You already know that was part of the bylaws.
Right.
Shit.
So yeah, man, it's still and so it's still going on, man. It's still this shit. They want to say that we better and everything, but our situation is still the same. When you could kill us in the street like a dog and leave us there, and then not expect for no repercussions to happen. Now they're saying that it's supposed to be with.
This sound like the same shit.
With Mr. Crutcher,
they was looking for an unrelated suspect, something totally different.
Right, and with Mr. Crutcher, who was at the car, you know what I'm saying? They talking about he was a threat, and this Scott guy, he was with a couple of more people. If you see on there, he was with a couple more people. So I guess they supposed to be a gang. Because if we're together, more than 2-3 of us together, we're a gang, which is some shit that they using just to take us off the street too. So, with they zoning and shit, where they feel like you're not supposed to be at in groups, that's how they treat us. For real, man. And for him to be really disabled, like, I just was like, damn, the police, like, where are they getting y'all from? That shit is mind-boggling. Like, they is finding y'all.
Whoever this is, say whoever shot him was black.
Oh, who shot the dude?
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know if it's true now.
I don't
It say
think that-
breaking. It say police sources confirm officer of deadly shooting is African American.
Okay, so hey, shit, you know what I mean? What I say to that is that back in the day when the white mans owned us as slaves, you know what I mean? They had black people as overseers. You know what I mean? They would get to, instead of getting the bullshit of the pig, I guess, you know what I mean? The chitlins and all that type of shit that we like to eat today, you know what I mean? They might have been getting center cut pork chops.
They trying to say he had a gun. Say he got out of a car with a gun. But one person say he got out of a car with a gun and posed it as immediate threat to the police. But one person say North Carolina is an open carry state. So why would they be so alarmed?
He didn't have a gun though.
But somebody else say that he got out of the car with a book.
His daughter was there on the scene, you know what I'm saying, and she confirmed. I mean, well, I wasn't there, but she says he didn't have a gun, and I'm inclined to believe her because, hey, shit, they kill us regardless as to what, you know what I'm saying.
Hey, sometimes it gets worse before it gets better.
I can dig it, big dog. I can dig it. Man,
How much
better.
work we gotta
I was
do?
gonna say, cause hey, when is better gonna come? You know what I mean? We got
How much more we gotta take?
we got another dude. You know what I mean? This guy. Now I don't know what you saw, but I read it too. I read the article. This dude, 13 years old. His name was Timerick, I think, King. Sorry if I got your name wrong. Shout out to the King family. Bullshit that's going on by the system, by how they doing us, struggle, and you know what I mean. Shit like this, you know what I'm saying. That getting it out there in the open. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. We can touch somebody that does something. You know what I mean. The shit that we do, my brother, he go to meetings and shit about this shit, about how we can change our situation, this situation. To me, I think that we need a lot more of you others, of they, and everybody knows the they I'm talking about are the establishment, the status quo, white people. I think we need a lot more of y'all to be outraged about this shit, because it's like, I don't want to say we the boy that cried wolf, because shit, we don't have to cry wolf. Y'all see, y'all steadily beating us down like every day. So, but yeah, so this King, he from Columbus, Ohio. This happened 5 days ago. The police was called out to a robbery where the victim said that somebody pulled out a gun. Okay, so man, I hope that that gets back to okay, the quality. I hope it ain't fucking us up. But anyway, they responded to a robbery. The dude said somebody pulled a gun out on him, and then they seen 3 kids in the alleyway. 2 of them ran. They caught up with the one Terrence dude. With the King guy. He's 13 years old. They say he pulled a gun out of his waistband. Now, okay, he pulled a gun out of his waistband. They did not say he pointed it at him, but he did. They didn't say he pointed it at him, but he did. And
I don't know, man.
He don't know.
If he ran with a fucking BB gun, why didn't he just throw the fucking BB gun?
He didn't run. He's the one who got 2 of them ran, and he's the one who didn't get a chance to run. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. They caught him immediately.
Okay. Well, the question is this: if he didn't get a chance to run, and they obviously jumped out the car, was running at him already, probably with their guns drawn already, why would he pull a fucking gun?
I don't know. I'm inclined. I want to say, okay, they did find a BB gun, but I'm inclined not to even believe what the police say. Remember that other dude in North Carolina who got shot, and the police tried to put the gun by him. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe shit they say. You know what I'm saying? It just have to really be on. It has to really be on camera, because whatever they say right now to me is just bullshit.
If he didn't have a gun, that'll come out.
Right?
But if he did have a gun and pulled a fucking gun, a fucking BB gun at that, why would he do that?
I don't know, bruh.
That's like suicide by a cop.
Right.
Given the climate and the way shit is, man, I don't know.
They got all this shit to subdue a person, but they pull gun.
Right. That's one of the things that we wanted to talk about too, about this thing. Okay, this guy 13 years old. You want to say why did he pull a gun and all that? But as I was explaining to you earlier this week, there was a terrorist attack. This guy shot 2 police officers. But he's still alive. You know what I mean? That's one thing. The guy that went into the remember, he wanted to be the Joker or something. Whatever his name was, he was supposed to be the Joker. He went and shot a gang, 20, 30 people in a movie theater. He's still alive. The dude that shot the 9 people at the church. First of all, he made it out of the church. So the police followed this dude 37 miles from where he shot the people at. And then because he hadn't ate all day, they took him to Burger King after he just killed 9 people. And he's still alive. This dude, we're talking about people that have a BB gun, or people that might have had a gun, or it looks like a book, or whatever it is, dying. And people that don't have a gun. I mean, my man Philando, he had a gun, but he told him, I got a gun, I got a license. But this is why they kill us down in the streets. This is why they can do what they do to us. So, it's like to say that he had a BB gun, I still don't feel like he couldn't be alive right now.
Yeah, he probably should be alive. He probably should be alive.
I mean,
but them motherfuckers, man. I've been saying it, and I've been saying it for a while. They got a secretive but direct order.
You think it's a secret?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you ain't never been heard for a factual that they've been said just to kill black people, but they got a secretive order. And it's direct. That ain't. If they feel motherfuckers get out of line in any way, that's what you do. And you got the full backing of the Justice Department. In 9 times out of 10 cases, man. I believe that. I do.
Right. And motherfuckers that be talking about the justice system is broken. I actually think that it's working real good. I actually think that it's working because the justice system, of course, is not built for black folks. None of this shit that they talk about is built for black folks. You know, when this country was founded, the war or whatever, you know, between Britain and us, you know what I'm saying, and this national anthem shit. The national anthem, I've done more research about it lately because they keep talking about it instead of talking about the people who've been killed. But I've done more research. The national anthem was actually a song against black motherfuckers because the British people said, come help us and we'll make y'all free. Now, I don't know what type of freedom they got over there in Great Britain because I heard it's some of the same white bullshit that they got going on over here.
Man,
but it ain't
anywhere.
But it ain't like this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like this. And I can dig that. But like I was saying, I just feel like, how can you save this guy with a rifle, but you can't find it to save this guy with might be a gun?
I don't know, man.
Like the Uber driver.
Like I said, man.
The Uber driver, white dudes, shoot 6 people
Gotta make us killable, man.
And
Kill, man.
and he's going. Well, like I had told you about the make us killable shit. Hey, just feel like from when they start trading us, when they start bringing us in here.
We ain't talking about way back then. We talking about right now.
Well, I mean, if that's in your psyche from back then, it's true that you have your grandparents, some of your grandparents' DNA in you, right? So if it was in their psyche, and from their grandparents, from their grandparents, and from their grandparents, and we haven't lost that yet. That's the one thing that I feel like we haven't lost that yet. So it's in our minds for sure. I'm just saying, like, what do you feel about that? I mean, because like you said, you feel like, why did he pull out anything, right? But I'm giving you examples of people who killed people who shot police, and they still living.
We already know why. It's simple. It's simple, brother. What's understood ain't got to be explained, man. It's simple.
So
we are second-class citizens, man. They don't
are
give
we
a
second-class citizens?
We might be third. I don't know what class we are, but we obviously is not being held to the same standards of motherfuckers that's doing this outright shit and being caught and getting their day in court.
So, okay,
it's simple.
With that being said, see, what about what you were saying about the solution? Remember, I cut you off. I didn't mean to. Hope you didn't lose your thought. But what were you saying about that? What were you saying? I don't know what the solution is, but what do you think could be in as a, because I personally, I don't think the solution is one thing. I think it's like a witch's cauldron. You know what I'm saying? A big ass pot of, you know what I mean, of goat's tail and berry bush and, you know what I'm saying, and fucking lion's mane. I think it's a fucking big mixture of some of that, you know.
The solution, one of the solutions, a part of the big solution is the justice system gotta hold these people accountable, man. They can't let these people get off on these they can't let people get off with these technicalities and built-in excuses, these built-in code words that they constantly use to make this shit seem justifiable, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the main thing. But at the same time, with saying that, we behind the 8 ball. Because the same motherfuckers that we want to hold these people accountable is the same motherfuckers that's killing us in the street. So, I mean, I don't know. The same motherfuckers that we want to hold them accountable is the same motherfuckers that shoot us in the street. And that's the same people that ain't thinking about this shit. They not affected by it.
And that was
they desensitized to this shit. They desensitized to this shit. Just like some people say we desensitized to black on black crime, black on black murder. They desensitized to this shit.
And to me, that word, you know, the black on black thing, you know, I know how you feel about it. To me, like I said, that shit was instilled in us for us to look at each other like that. And crime is proximity, man. If I live close to you, I don't give a shit if it's a bunch of Mexican motherfuckers that live close to each other. If it's a bunch of Chinese motherfuckers that live close. If it's a bunch of white motherfuckers that live close to each other, they're gonna do it to themselves. You know what I'm saying? It seems extra.
That might
because we ain't enough.
That might be
but
fact.
It's true that it's just, if I'm close to you, that's where I'm gonna commit my crimes at.
That might be a fact.
2016. Trump 2016.
You know, I yeah, man, whatever, however you feel. But yeah,
Matter. Trump, Hillary. They
yeah,
all got the
that
same
shit,
fucking
right?
agenda,
That
so
shit
it
is
don't matter.
nothing to, you know what I mean? Because Obama been up in here and they still been killing us.
Trump gonna
Like,
be right there on her motherfucking cabinet at the end of the day.
they still been killing us, like, you know what I mean? Like it ain't shit. I just wanted to, you know, point that out or whatever about that, because I just feel like I said, they are really picking and choosing who they want to kill. And 9 times out of 10, if you black, it don't even matter if you done the crime or whatever or done anything to them. You're killable, like you said. They have made us very killable, very. You know, they have they done things that gave us diseases and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers still don't know if AIDS came from a monkey or from a lab. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So
I know that shit came from a lab.
It's just
Everything comes
crazy.
From a lab.
It's just crazy how they have used us, how they have used us for all this time as guinea pigs, as the people that they can run all these tests on, you know what I'm saying, as people that they have put in projects, you know what I'm saying, which is what it is, a project, you know what I mean, which they will tear that shit down. Now you see how all of the projects are in places, and this is everywhere though. This is not just in this state, and we in the state of California in the Bay Area, is that they moving the people from out of there to tear that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Because they won't, and they're raising the rent so people kind of stay in the rural areas they in. So now the rural areas that everybody thought was good to raise a child in,
They're trying to come down here.
right now it's kind of roles are being reversed.
That's where the prime property at.
And that shit is crazy, man. That shit is it's all a part of their plan or whatever. And like I said, man, 13-year-old King, man, Timerick or whatever your name is, man. Like I said, man, shout out to your family, man. Sorry for your loss, man. I mean, to be a black man in this country is so fucking inflammatory, as my man like to say, because of the shit that y'all put us through. You know what I mean? And until y'all feel like that, I think that a lot of this shit is gonna stay the same. Hit us up. What's Real 3, Facebook, IG, Twitter, all that. You know what I mean? You could talk to C Honey, me, or the Angry Dude. Leave us your comments and shit like that, and we'll try to make sure we get we'll try to make sure we answer all y'all questions and talk about it on our show. One more thing we wanted to hit y'all before we got into this, before we changed up the subject, and then I put this on the show, was Flint. Flint, Michigan. A lot of people have forgot about it. Last year, actually, at the beginning of the year, I think, I remember that they were saying that their water is contaminated. And now a year and a half later, almost 2, it's still contaminated. This is a place in America, which is supposed to be the greatest country in the world. You know what I'm saying? But they got them folks living like they from Brazil out there. They got them folks living like they from Brazil out there. What you feel about that, C?
Man, I don't know. It's a fucked up situation. It's a fucked up situation, man. That the government made that type of call like that.
He will do more for them than the Democrat.
So what keep?
So it's fucked up that the government made that call like that, man. To switch to that type of liner or pipe or whatever. And now they got brown water coming out they motherfucking faucets and shit. And they don't want to fix it. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't know how they even able to get away with it.
Right. Keep going, bro. Keep.
Honestly, that's a whole motherfucking city, and that's under city.
Shut up, yes, you will.
That's a whole motherfucking city, another city ordinance, state ordinance, or whatever. I don't even know how they allow it to still be like that. How somebody should step in. The government should step in. Big Brother should step in and get that shit rectified. While it is being America, shouldn't nobody be subjected to that shit. No matter where you stay at. If you got real live pipes that's supposed to be
STL.
that's supposed to be delivering water, man, to the people. Shit.
Right, and my whole thing is, this water game is a pretty big game. You know what I mean? We fuck around out here. We got the East Bay mud or whatever, but this water game is a super big game. Like it's subsidized by the government too. You know what I mean? So when people don't pay their water bill or whatever, they're supposed to take care of it. And a part of, because Michigan has a state tax. A part of the state tax is infrastructure, and infrastructure is just that. Your roads being worked on, it's the pipes that's old being brought up to code or whatever. It's now we got more people in this neighborhood, so we need a stoplight instead of this stop sign. We need a crosswalk. That's infrastructure shit. We need the bus. We need the bus stop. We need the bus to go over here. We need the, you know what I'm saying? We need our freeway now. We got more people over here. We need our freeways. We need our streets to come. You know what I'm saying? That's infrastructure shit. So a part of that big infrastructure is they water, is they utility. That's a utility of a motherfucker. That out here, most times, 9 times out of 10, you got to pay your own water. You pay your own water, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's 9 times out of 10 you got to pay your own water. So what am I paying for? Like, I'm sure they probably still making them pay for that shit.
They've been said that.
Maybe Obama should worry more
They've been
about
said
the
that.
world.
And they said if they didn't pay it, they was gonna bring them up on charges for not paying it.
What? See, I mean,
That's
like,
what the threat was.
really, like, how? See, that shit is like, how you just gonna give me brown water, make me pay for it, and if I don't pay for it, you gonna bring me up on charges? That right there is to tell you that this shit is just so corrupt, man. This shit is just so bad. Because, like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna shit on your plate every time. But you still owe me money. Take a little bit of this shit, but I need your money though. That if that's not like a dictatorship, that don't sound like a democracy at all to me. If that's not a dictatorship, I mean, y'all gonna tell us that we gonna get prosecuted for not paying for this brown shit that's coming out of the faucets? For y'all not doing whatever it is that you're supposed to do to make sure that my groundwater is not contaminated?
Trump will be infrastructure king starting with Wall.
That idea, that thinking of making us pay for a product that we don't want. It kind of reminds me of New Jack City. When they took over the Carter, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know, but that's, I guess, you know what I'm saying, when they put us on TV and they've been making us killable, movies like that are the type of movies that influence young dudes like myself, I ain't gonna lie. And in the movie, they took over a whole apartment building and made it a crack spot or whatever. And that's what the government, to me, is doing to Flint. They took over a whole city, you know what I'm saying, which is the biggest city in Michigan. They took over a whole city and basically made it like the crack spot, man. Because if you don't pay us for this brown water, we still gonna make sure shit happens to you. We still gonna make sure that that this terrible situation that you in, that you can't even get out of it, because we gonna take you to jail. We gonna stop your livelihood. I mean, if you a teacher, if you even a garbage man, you know what I'm saying? If you don't pay us for this brown, we gonna take you to jail.
I wouldn't pay him for shit.
And that is crazy. And that is the thing that I think that needs to happen too, like you said, because I think once you affect,
I done went down there and pulled buckets of that shit in the motherfuckers City Hall.
Right. I feel like once you affect their bottom line, once you stop supporting whatever it is, like you said, that was a big thing. Like you was like, stop paying rent, right?
Mm-hmm.
I internalized that, or not internalized it, but I heard you and I thought about that, took it in, flipped it up in my head, and I was like, well, maybe that is true, because most of the time the landowners are probably white people that out there. So if you don't pay them rent, they can't pay their bank loans.
Actions make people move, man. I told the motherfuckers, man, I'm not paying this rent. You want to motherfucking kick me out? Okay, well, okay. I'm going to sue the motherfucking city. It's just going to be a bunch of litigations going on. Fuck.
There's more Syrians than Muslims.
A bunch of litigations.
Something.
Man.
Hey.
Enough is enough.
Hey, you paying property taxes, man. This your place. I'm paying for water. I'm not paying you no rent.
Right.
Fuck.
Right. Why? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would y'all think anything different? And that's the whole thing. I don't know. I've never been to Flint, you know what I'm saying?
That shit would have shut the city down.
But I think that if y'all did, especially in them neighborhoods where shit, you know, we survivalists, man. We survive. So I feel like y'all surviving out there somehow, because it's been damn near 2 years. So fuck what they talking about. You might as well keep your money in your pocket
or
figure out how to get up out of there.
Or motherfuckers went to the store. If they got some type of state tax or something, you just went to the store and just bought everything, just straight money, cash, bam. I ain't giving you no state tax. Fuck that.
Right.
I ain't giving you no state tax.
How would they do that?
I don't know. Just pay whatever, man. Just pay whatever it say on the register, man. It's $1.50. All I'm giving you is $1.50. I ain't giving you no $1.75, no $1.89, none of that shit. I got this motherfucking shoes over here for $125. That's all you getting. That's what the price say. That's all I'm giving you. And man, I'm not paying you no motherfucking state tax, city tax, whatever the fuck it is. They had to fix that shit.
But do you think that they would? What do you think they would do? Call the police on us?
Hey, if everybody doing this shit, they can't arrest everybody. And I bet you. They can't arrest 400,000, 300,000, 500,000, 600,000 people. Come on, man.
Wow, that was something to think about right there. That was real type shit right there.
Shit. This what I pay this state for. This state of Detroit, Michigan.
Right.
Some way it comes back to the city of Flint.
Right.
Man, this one I bet you.
I mean, shit, that sounds like something radical. Like I said, the no rent thing sounds radical. And whatever changes that are going to be made seems like they're going to have to be some type of radical, because this shit ain't working.
Working on a solution to
this shit ain't working. They supposed to been doing that if you look it up, man, they supposed to been doing that since it first started.
2016 Trump, 2016 MAGA Trump, 2016 MAGA Trump, 2016 MAGA.
Man, Flint, you know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all holding up. Hopefully some of the things that we said in that segment was hopefully some of the things that we said in that segment was something helpful to you guys, something that you guys could think about, something that you would really feel.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
They say Michigan denies Flint right to sue state over water contamination.
Oh man, so the state of Michigan is not even letting Flint sue them. Wow.
Yeah, they ain't letting the people sue.
Boy, in this country, boy, they say we free and they say we going to democracy, but they won't even let us. They won't even let us have our day in court, and that's a shame. You know what I'm saying?
2 days ago,
they won't even let us have our day in court. So, like I was saying, man, shout out to the other people in Flint. Hopefully y'all can figure something out, man. Get up out of there or whatever, because them motherfuckers don't give a shit about y'all. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a shit about y'all. And I wanted to say another thing before we transition. I wanted to say another thing. Shout out to all you people out there in Baton Rouge. All the people that's out there in Baton Rouge where, you know, y'all had some of the worst flood ever. You know what I'm saying? And it still seemed like the government didn't come through for y'all as quickly, especially after the aftermath of Katrina. They should have knew that it would have been, they should have had another plan or something contingent for you guys to go by. They should have had another protocol, precedence, or something for you guys to go by. And I just feel like we haven't expressed it on our platform about you guys. So I just wanted to give a shout out to y'all. Hopefully everything is being, you know, rectified in y'all city, because, you know, it's real fucked up when you go through stuff and you think you all alone. You know what I mean? So shout out to Baton Rouge. You know what I mean? You got anything to say about them, Mark? Or you want to...
Can you shout out to Trump Nation?
Yeah. Yeah, you wanna...
Fuck Donald Trump.
Man, I was just gonna say, you know what I mean? Fuck him. Man. You know what I mean? For real.
Fuck Donald Trump, man.
Oh man, I just sent something. I don't even know what it was, but man. But yeah, man. Shout out to Baton Rouge, and you know, as we always tell y'all, hit us up. Facebook, IG, Twitter, What's Real 3, Snapchat, all that stuff. Hit us up and listen to our you know, put your questions up there or whatever, and we'll talk about them on the show. You know what I'm saying? As always. So and we feeling like we on here. We trying to talk about whatever it is that y'all want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So if you hit us up on Facebook, IG, or any of that stuff, leave us your questions, and then we'll come back on the show and talk about that. So, you know, everybody that's leaving something on our wall, we appreciate y'all for watching us. Our topics are what they are, you know what I'm saying? And so, if you want to get if you want to get your stuff out there, if you want to get your stuff talked about, hit us up on those platforms, and then when we do the show, we'll talk about that. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying, man, some more lighthearted shit. You know what I mean? We had another week of I won't say good NFL football, but I mean, I guess for you it was good enough.
It wasn't good.
I guess for you it was good enough.
It wasn't good. Good for me.
But I mean, I'm sure it was.
It was just a good week of football, period.
I'm sure it was. I mean,
I watch more than my team.
I watch the sport too, but if my team doesn't win, it's like a bummer. So
you know they wasn't gonna win.
The back,
2016.
man, don't get your ass kicked on the couch, man.
I'm just saying.
God damn, man. You know what I mean? Calm down, man. Put your knife back in your pocket, man. If the police was here, they'd be ready to shoot you, man.
Did you really expect for Carolina to let the Niners come in there and beat them after losing to Denver like that?
Bruh,
Honestly.
we played them so well. All right, let's talk about your game first. Bengals, Steelers. Steelers beat the Bengals 24-16.
I told you we own them punks, man. I told you that very statement last week, man. We own them. There is no rivalry, man. We own them.
You did say that, but hey.
Even if they did win a division last year. First time in how many years? Probably forever. We own them.
I was gonna say, hey man, but that's
Yeah.
the past. You got to go with what's going on now.
No, we own them. We split with them last year. They ain't never beat us two games in a row. Never. Not since I've been watching it. Shit, not when they had Boomer Esiason. Not since they had motherfucking Jeff Blake. Never. Man, never.
So what do you think? All right, so since we talked about that, what do you think?
Pittsburgh Steelers and Baltimore division. They have never been a
So what do you think about this coming up week? Y'all play against the Eagles and Carson Wentz, who has won 2 games, and everybody's getting on the Wentz tree.
Wentz look good. He look good. And I'm gonna tell you just like I told you just 25 seconds ago. Do you think we is finna go into Philadelphia? We going into Philadelphia?
I think, let's see.
You already know we playing in Philly.
Yeah.
Do you think we gonna go into Philadelphia and let that rookie beat us and derail us off our little path, keep our momentum to the Super Bowl? After shutting down the Washington Redskins to 16 points, the high-powered Bengals to 16 points, A.J. Green to 2 catches. You think we finna go to Philly and let the fucking Eagles beat and let the Eagles lead there with a victory? Nah. That'd be counterproductive. That'd be taking 2 steps back if we go to Philly and lose to a rookie. Even though he looked good, but what we trying to accomplish, that'll be like taking 2 steps back. You might as well be 0-2 if you go in there and lose to Philly. Might as well be 0-3 then.
Well, you just said Carson Wentz looked good. So
no, it don't matter.
Does he look good, or should they be 0-3?
Not good enough to beat us. They beat 2 bunk teams. They beat the Browns with RG3 got hurt early. They was bumped. They just beat the Bears. Jake Cutler, he's bumped. They ain't got nobody. I mean, but they did what they had to do. They 0-2.
Right.
At the top of their division with the Giants, so you can't knock them. But I'm just saying, as far as the Steelers,
but y'all not playing at home either. You don't think that would give them?
We didn't play at home last week either.
Well, y'all
Cincinnati is far more better. Cincinnati far more better than Eagles.
They giving them 3.5, 4 points. So they're giving them 4 points against y'all.
Oh, that's
so
obviously
they feel
that's
like,
a bet. No, that's a bet for the suckers. That's a bet for the suckers.
So
that's a bet for motherfuckers to get to telling you. That's
get
a
on
bet.
y'all team?
No, not on our team. That's a bet to get on their team.
Why they giving them 4 points?
They favor, right?
No, y'all favorite.
Oh well, shit. You want to bet with us?
I thought it was a second bet.
We
Jay,
gonna
y'all
whoop
favorite.
their ass. We gonna whoop their ass. That's gonna be a 14-point game.
Damn.
That's gonna be a 14-point game. They got a lot of offense, but I don't know, man.
They say their defense is
I
really
know
good.
Yeah, they is. They got a good front seven. Their corners suck.
Oh, well, their defense is looking like the real deal.
Yeah, that's because they got a good front seven. Their corners is bunk.
I'm
I think we
sad.
played them last year and put up like 50 on them punks.
I'm sad, bro. I for surely thought that we could beat Cam. The 49ers score was actually 46-27, so they damn near beat us by 19 points. But when you was watching the game, like especially in the fourth quarter, it kind of felt like we could win. But you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I ain't watched too much of that game, so.
Well,
I was flipping. You know, I got the ticket, so.
in the fourth quarter, I felt like we could win. We done a lot of positive things in the fourth. We scored probably 3 touchdowns or could have been 3. We scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth. I thought that stuff could come together, you know, and maybe our defense could. But I mean, you know, hey, that's against the, you know, the NFC champs. You know what I'm saying? Last year we won 5 games, so you know, you want to talk stuff about us, all right, maybe that's cool. But I definitely thought we had a chance to win last week. This week, I'm a 49er fan, so I think we have a chance to win every week. But we're playing the Seattle Seahawks. They 10-point favorites right now. And we're playing in Seattle, so we don't have the home advantage.
I guess you would think y'all win. The Rams just won. So
The Rams beat who?
Seattle.
Did they?
Yeah, the Rams beat Seattle last week.
Oh shit.
They held them 3 points.
We ain't talking about that. Oh, well, shit, if they held them to 3 points, man, we held them to 0 points. So maybe that'll work out, right? I don't know. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying?
They could.
I know they got us as 10-point dogs. They got them as 9.5-point favorites. And we playing in Seattle. Where did they play at? In Seattle, too?
Played in LA.
Oh, okay. And did Goff play? Case Keenum beat them like that?
But
Wow.
man, it was a two totally 9-day different game plans.
Oh, different game plans.
I mean, it's always gonna be different game plans. I don't know what they went to the game plan playing y'all. They had that offense they came in there playing y'all with didn't even look high school official.
Man, that shit looked crazy. And who would ever think that they would have beat Seattle like that? But any given Sunday, right?
Oh yeah, y'all got a chance.
Any given Sunday, man. The angry one never called in. So you know, with that said, we done been here for an hour and 9 minutes. You got any closing things, C Hunter, man?
No, I don't got no closing things, man. I just hope things get better, man. Between us, black people and the police, man. That's all I want.
My closing remarks this week is just that. It's just, can we get this shit to a close? Can we work to a point where we feel like we can get this shit to a close? Yeah, it's exhausting to talk about, but I feel like that's what we're supposed to do. it's hard to, it's hard to articulate some of the things that I be thinking and make it sound like I'm a sane person. But I just want the world to be better for all my brothers and sisters, no matter if you in this America or if you somewhere else, and still being dragged down by the same shit, by the same color of your skin, by the same racist principles that they got going on in this world. So I just want it to be different. I don't know what the fuck we could actually really do or whatever or say, but I just want it to be different because in this rate, you know what I'm saying, you got sons in this world, you know what I mean? The angry one got a son, you know what I'm saying? At this rate, man, what about the kids? You know what I'm saying? What about the kids? And the shit is, if they want to say that the children are the future, man, what type of future can they have if you gonna shoot us down in the street? What kind of future can they have if you're gonna continue to oppress them and continue to make our situations what they are? So I just, man, it's a lot to ask, but I just hope that everybody could be better, at what it is that we living for. I just hope that you could be better. Just whatever it is, try to be better. Yeah, man, that's what's real. You know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all next week after football, hopefully Monday night or whatever. Man, be good to each other, man. And hit us up, man. Facebook, IG, Twitter, Snapchat, all that shit. Hit us up with your questions, and we'll talk about it. So, that's that, man. What's real, man? Another episode in the books. Y'all holler back at us, We'll see y'all next week. Oh, shit. I ain't supposed to stop the broadcast, man.